All right, for anyone that may be on, we've got about 2 more passes for the Zamboni. The previous game, as most of you know, went into a shootout, and that's got us a few minutes behind schedule, but it'll be underway here in just a little bit, so please stand by. All right, folks. The boys have finally hit the ice, both teams. Penguins playing in a New Jersey color that I don't recall seeing them play in previous seasons. They got the red. Nice contrast with the North Stars home yellow. Everything's a nice contrast with the North Stars home yellow. Now both teams, and we'll talk about this probably ad nauseum because I'll run out of other things to talk about if I don't. Both teams have secured a spot in the playoffs. North Stars with 45 points, putting them currently in second place. The Penguins tied with San Antonio at 44 points. And depending on how this results for the Penguins, if they don't move up in points, then they would be tied with San Antonio. And then I don't know who gets third and who would get the fourth position. North Stars need a win to stay solidly in second place. And I know that both teams remember the last time they met. It was down in Plano. It was on the Penguins home ice. And the Penguins had just come off a pretty tough loss to the Tigers, I believe 9-0 or 9-1. And we went in there expecting them to really turn the tide back in their favor. And they did for a good first period. It was a good game between both teams. North Stars really reached down, found what they were made of, and stuck it out. But I know, looking at these Penguins over there, and knowing a lot of the players and the parents, this isn't something they're just going to let go. So I expect to see. I'm going to go ahead and call a great game. I think it's going to be a great game for the last game of the regular season before the playoffs start this next weekend. I do hope to see none of the fluky plays that we've witnessed over the last couple of games with goals that shouldn't have been, but when they go in the net and the clock is still running, they count, unless there was a penalty, and there weren't. So those of you who are watching the live streams, you may know what I'm talking about. We had some strange stuff, completely screened. Puck never left the ice, or a chip over the back of the net that was supposed to be an attempted clear that hits the back of the goalie and goes in. We've had a couple of own goals with defensemen trying to deflect the play, and it ends up going in the net. Yeah, no, hey, hold on. Sorry, I had a little discussion there with the producer, we'll call her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I believe we have all 19 players suited up. I know we still have one of our big defensemen over there is out for the season with a knee injury, awaiting surgery. Just under a minute remaining in the warm-up. North Stars getting their last warm-up shots and skating, getting loose, getting ready, getting their game face on. I believe this first period is going to be, could be very much like we saw yesterday with Houston. It's going to be a physical game. There's going to be a lot of hopefully legal checks. Sort of don't want to see a player from either team go down due to injury. And while this game, both teams have already secured a spot in the playoffs, the Penguins have an opportunity to leapfrog the North Stars and jump into second place. Tate Caker giving the boys a pep talk. Not sure who's going to start in net today. We will see here in just a minute, though, who's going to get that first spot. Looks like Travis Ragsdale is going to get the nod to start the game. Going to have some audience from the other team around, so I'll be respectful as always. I'll be respectful until it's time to not be. No, I'll always be respectful, but I'm still a hockey dad, and emotions do come out. I will try to be a good boy, though. Let me grab my coffee first. See if that will help any. All right, North Stars and the Penguins have taken the ice. Getting ready for the first face-off. Looks like Phil Yakovlev with Ray going to play wing today on the left with Kaker on the right. Gonna have to move your feet. Gonna call a quick offside here. All right. Face-off goes to Whaley. He's going to play it off the board, trying to hit Kaker on an angle, knocked down by the Penguins. Brought back into the offensive zone off the back of the referee. Pushed away by Pothencourt. Ray's going to go after it and chip it on out to the front, trying to get to Yakovlev. Pass into the offensive zone by the Penguins, picked up by Pothencourt. Trying to chip it back out to the front. Knocked down by the glove of Ragsdale, not kept it clean, and he's going to bounce out of the zone, and the North Stars are going to go change. At least three of their players, Podla and Lewis, are going to come in with Sheffield. Yakovlev and Kaker still on the ice. Played around to the back of the net, picked up by Hunter Kubit, who missed the puck. Lewis is going to shoot it out to Sheffield, who's trying to redirect it on up for Kaker. Kaker's going to go off for a change. Lewis is going to come around to the net. He's got big Robbie Petty on him. Podla's going to shoot it around to Sheffield. Sheffield's looking up, chips it up to Robert Brady, just behind Robert, though, so the Penguins are going to have to tag as well. Defense is going to back up, play a little pass back and forth. Sheffield steps up to redirect that one. And that'll be an offside here, line violation by the Penguins. We do have a running clock today, or an operating clock, I should say, not a running clock. 13:43 here remaining in the first. Robinson line in with Sheffield and Brady. Pothencourt and Lee back on defense. Sheffield pushing it up. Defense for the Penguins pushes it over to the far right side where there's no North Stars. Going to go ahead and dump it in, chase it down. It's going to come down and touch the net just to the left of Ragsdale. Lee's going to deliver a hit. Lee's going to deliver another blow there. Knocking the player off the puck. Nice work there, Ryan. Good work there by Robert Brady, pushing up, loses a stick in the process. Puck comes loose. Robinson's going to play off the board, trying to get that angle out. Does get it to Sheffield. Sheffield's going to go around one. Drops it off for, I believe that was Sheffield who circled back around and got the shot on net. Knocked down by Penguins goalie, and the teams are going to change. This brings on Emmert, Lund, and Fossum. I believe that is who that is. No, Emmert, Lund, and who, with Whaley and Lewis back on the back. Face-off goes to the North Stars. Comes out to Whaley, who just fanned on it. Off the post, does not go in. Great opportunity there for the Penguins, and also we'll take luck any day if that puck doesn't go in. Lund circling around, gets missed by the hit of the Penguins. Penguins trying to keep it in, North Stars trying to get it out, and the North Stars do succeed getting it out into neutral ice. It zips across the far side. Penguins going to re-enter. Puck goes up and over the net, swings over to Hutzler. Lund chasing him around the ice, trying to push it back away. Goes over to the left side of Ragsdale. Comes off the stick of Hutzler and swings it out to Petty. Petty sips it right back to him. He picks it back up. Coming in to get it is Emmert, trying to get it away from the scrum. Is Emmert, Lund, Lewis, and a couple of the Penguins, Petty being one of them. Puck comes rolling out, picked up by the Penguins, kicks out to his defense, Lucian Schmaltz. Schmaltz gets it over before he goes up and over on that shot with Meyer. Meyer with the shot. Schmaltz trying to go through again. Oh, a redirect through bodies. Ragsdale was going over to pick it up, and that thing changed direction by about 45 degrees. He was able to get back over and kick it out. It's going to be an icing, but the teams are going to go ahead and change. Looks like Upval, Hill, and Fossum out with Popcanuri and Padula. Face off to the right of Ragsdale. 11 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the first. We're just barely getting started, 3.5 minutes in. Face off goes out to the blue line for the Penguins. Trying to shoot through traffic, misses wide left, picked up by Fossum. Fossum looks up, looking for Hale just beyond Hale's reach. It's going to go on down. They're going to wave off icing. It's going to be picked up by the Penguins. They're circling the wagons there, bringing it back behind their goalie. They're going to shoot that all the way down, and we are going to get an icing on this one. No one touched it from the North Stars, and we'll bring it back down to the other end. Up ball to the left, taking the face off to the left of the North Penguins goalie. Hale getting in position. Faceoff goes back to the Penguins. They get it up, send it around the corner. Hunter Kubik bringing it up. Swept away by Popcanuri and Fossum. Comes back out. North Stars will have to tag up before they can go back in the zone. No delayed offside here. Chipped out of the scrum to the North Stars. Popcanuri's got one on his tail. He chips it on out after he brings him into the zone, so he would have to tag up. Penguins with a head full of steam coming down the left side of the ice, drops it off for his defenseman, Jaden Mills. Jaden's going to send it out, and that's going to cross the blue line where the Penguins will tag back up again. Back to Kubik. Kubik takes a shot right into the glove. It rolls away. Ragsdale thought he had it. It rolled out of the glove, kept rolling past the corner of the net there. Wide shot doesn't go by the Penguins. Popcanuri playing up against Jaden Mills. And plays a physical game. Call it that for now. Popcanuri goes ahead and sends it out. That's going to end up coming back down. You can see that from here. That was a perfect view of icing. If you're not familiar with what icing is, it's a delay a game call is what it is. There's no timeout penalty or anything like that, but they will bring it back down to the North Stars defensive zone. That's what the penalty is. And we'll have a face-off here to the left of the North Stars goalie. Theo Yakovlev with the face-off. He's got Lee, Kaker, Whaley, and Ray out there. I think Ray's playing forward right now. Nice chip there by Yakovlev, trying to keep the play from moving back towards the front. Held up against the boards is Petty, Yakovlev, and Hutzler. They get it out to the defense. That one's gloved cleanly and stopped play. Nice job there, Trav. And that'll stop play at 9:37. 5 shots on net for the visiting team, 1 for the North Stars. Nice to have that stat back in the game. Yakovlev and Petty did face each other. One-timer from the blue line. Doesn't go. Kaker's going to go ahead and chip it on out. Tries to get it to Ray. Ray's working around it, not able to get it cleanly. Chases down into the corner. That's going to come out. North Stars going to chase it. Penguins going to take an opportunity. There's no icing. Penguins take an opportunity to change. Picked up by Whaley. Whaley's going to circle around and hit Kaker. Kaker's going to move up to the middle of the ice. He's got Ray on his left. Kaker enters. Ray comes in, drops back, drops down to his left. Lewis chips it up to Yakovlev, I believe is who's down there. Retained back by the Penguins. Chasing around was the Penguins. They chip it up, and then they dump it on into neutral ice, and they're going to chip it on into the defensive zone. No icing. Puck goes off his stick to Podla. Podla is going to chip it over to Kaker. Kaker is going to circle around a couple of guys that move left. Going back up the ice. Off goes Yakovlev and Lewis. On comes Potkanuri, and I believe Sheffield down in front of the net. And we've got a stoppage. I think it must have been up in the net, out of play. We are at 8-11 in the first period. No score. Face off to the left, Penguins goalie. I don't believe Klein is in net today. I thought I heard him saying out in the lobby he wasn't starting. He got the start in the last game, so I think the other goalie gets to start this game. Just can't think of what his name is. Off the top of my head, I'll see it in the second period. Chip out by Penguins. Doesn't go, actually, I guess it did come out far enough for the North Stars to be offside. Robinson with the face-off. He's got Brady and Sheffield on the wings. We've got Lee and Potkanuri at the back. North Stars forecheck, trying to keep it up in the offensive zone, doing it so far. That one does come out. Scrum in front of the North Stars bench. He doesn't get the puck out yet. Finally does come out. Both teams going after it. Sheffield trying to push it on over to Lee. Jaden Mills for the Penguins kicks it back around. Devine gets it out to this defense. Going to try to shoot through the crowd and does. Picked it up. Nice work there, Ron Lee. Ragsdale had both hands full. Kept the puck out, and great defensive help there by Ryan Lee to keep that puck from rolling off the back of Ragsdale's jersey and into the net. Very astute, very alert. Nice work, Ryan Lee. I'll say it again. Robbie Potkanuri, defenseman, showing his offensive skills. Moving up. Bouncing shot. Oh! Bouncing shot didn't go. Robert Brady had an opportunity. That puck was moving on him pretty good. Penguins trying to enter the zone, sweep it away is Whaley, who's going to now try to chip it up to Sheffield. Circling back is Lund. Lund changes directions. Goes ahead and kicks it on into the zone. Coming on is Emmert. I think Brady came off after a long shift there, Robert Brady. Good work, son. Penguins bring it out. North Stars are going to pick it up. Whaley's got it. He's going to ship it across to Podla. Podla's going to play it up to Emmert and Lund over on the right side. Rolling shot doesn't find anyone in a yellow jersey, so Whaley's going to step back and chip it back in, but I believe the North Stars are still offside. Back this up a bit so we can see that. 5:48 here in the first period. No score. Shots are 7-3 in favor of the Penguins. Got Hu, Emmert, and Lund with Lewis and Potkanuri. Battle at center ice. Good pass over to Lewis. Lewis going to get it up to Emmert, trying to give Emmert a bit of a lead, but just a bit too far. Hu, nice job chasing that puck down and turning it around. Loose puck, no one reaching to get it. Picked up by the Penguins. They push it out enough anyway. Potkanuri's going to take it and draw some of the defense in. Then he's going to turn on those wheels that he's got. Bounces over. That's going to be called waved off. On comes Upvall and Fossum. Nice work there, Nathan Upvall, stopping that pass from coming on up the ice. God dang it. Loose puck in front of the net, didn't go. Penguins enter the zone. They've got 2 back on defense. Shot and a rebound off the goalie. Kubik trying to do something with it. Upvall battling with it. Here comes Lee. Loose puck goes again. Petty's going to look around. No, I'm sorry. That is Jaden Mills. Jaden Mills back over to Kubik. Penguins trying to get their offense set up. Going to shoot through traffic. Hits feet. Ragsdale trying to look for it and push it away. Fossum does get a stick on it. That's going to get it out of the offense zone. Hale trying to chip it on up, and it goes. All right, Yakovlev, Kaker, and Ray coming on. Wales and Podla back on defense. Whaley's looking around, finds Ray. Ray tried to hit Kaker, and that pass was intercepted. .347 to go. 8-3 shots on net, favor of the Penguins. Yakovlev's going to take the face off at center ice. Ray on his left, Kaker on the right. Wales playing it off for Ray, who doesn't go get it. That's going to come back. That shot all the way across center ice and into the back end of the North Stars defensive zone. Face off to the left of the Penguins goalie. Ends up on a Penguin stick, still scrumming for it, shot towards the net. Puck was loose, goalie scrambling for it, goes behind the net. Penguins defense is going to take it back. Just rolled past Whaley. That's going to come all the way down. They're going to wave that off. So the North Stars are going to have to hurry up and get back before the Penguins get here, because Robbie Petty's a big target and a big shot. And I mean that in a good way, of course. He's a good shot. He's got a heavy shot. Yakovlev trying to push it out with Whaley. Puck comes out underneath Yakovlev's feet, not able to get it out to the front. Whaley's still working. Nice work there, Bram. Played into the boards by Hutzler was Yakovlev. Puck comes rolling out to Podla, who's going to send it around trying to get to Kaker, who's going to try to chip it on around as well. Not able to go. The Penguins hang on to it. They're working behind the net is Kubik. Kubik changes direction with Whaley on him. Goes back behind the net, turning his back, got Podla on him, reaching in is Yakovlev. Coming up is Kaker to help. Yakovlev gets a stick on the puck, doesn't go anywhere, still stays in possession of the Penguins. Trying to get a shot off the inside of the goalie was Petty, didn't quite go. Yakovlev plays him up against the boards. Petty comes around, he's going to chip it out to his defense. Shot from the defense goes and gloved by Ragsdale. That stops play with 2:14, still no score. Both Canary hustling through, finds Brady. Brady working up the right side of the ice. Coming on, got a defensive change. You got Lee coming in. Sheffield helping back on defense. Nice work, Ryan. Yeah, there's no love lost between some of the players on this team. They all have a lot of history together in camps and games, sometimes even teams. There's also a lot of sportsmanship too, and this game is being played the way it should be played, I think, right now. Like what I've seen so far. Physical. Oh, ricocheted off the post. Come on, Davin. Of course, Davin will return the hit, and even though it was interference, he'll return the hit and get called for it at some point, because that seems to be how it works for us sometimes. Lee working to get the puck out. It's not a euphemism. He does get the puck out of the defensive zone. Over to Who. Who's going to circle to his right. He's going to weave between 1 and 2, trying to go through 2 skaters. Gets the puck Jack, and that will end the first period here with no score for either team. So good work by Ragsdale. He's had a couple of close calls, but I'm not sure what we've had on the other end. I know Travis has taken 10 shots, and North Stars have only put up 4 at the other end. So we're going to have to see what we can do different about the second period. I'm not surprised by what I've seen in the game so far. It has been physical, minimal errors. Both teams trying to work their way around to get a shot. That may be Klein in the net. I see his dad walking down this way. And I know he likes to provide a lot of support for his son. All right. Well, we're out of Meet Your McKinney North Stars graphics, so I'm just going to talk or let you listen to the music and try to talk over the music, because I'll get some sort of illegal notification from YouTube about the music. Not that I try to monetize this. All right, who we got coming out? I see Pottle and Pottenary on defense. I see Lund, Emmert, and Who. I believe that's who we finished the first period with. They're going to come out and do it again. Face off, puck is dropped. North Stars playing on the offensive end here at our near side, so we'll be seeing some offense hopefully here in this period from our North Stars. Pass up to Who did it? It's knocked aside. Pottenry's back. He's got a couple of big red jerseys sitting on top of him as he's trying to get the puck out off the boards. He does get it out to, I believe, to Lund. Lund tries to scooch it on up. It gets stopped by the Penguins defenseman. Well, I'm sorry, the Penguins forward. That's the forward up around that end. Another press up against the boards. Puck comes out, picked up by Pottle. Pottle's going to turn and look, tries to hit Emmert. Emmert chips it on up to Pottenary. Pottenary's got an opportunity here. With his speed, he's got an opportunity here. Takes a shot. Goes off of Witt. Knocked down and stops play at 13:57. Face-off will be to the right of the Penguins goalie. Nathan Upwall stepping in. Takes it, chips it back, wins that face-off out to Ryan Lee. Ryan's looking to his right. Not able to go there with it. Fossum's going to circle around behind Lewis. Gets played into the boards. Yeah, sure, go ahead, Kerry. Fucking monkey. All right. Trying to make sure our gameplay isn't interrupted by one of the other players' parents there, jacking with stuff. Shot from the defensive line goes off a stick, but deflected away from the net. North Stars Hale trying to get that puck pushed out. Scotch tape kicking your butt? What? The Scotch tape kicking you behind there? Yeah. God damn it. All right. I'm going to try and fix this while the game is still going. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, big moron over there. All right, I think we're back in play here. Had to go and fix some stuff from an unintended encounter. All right, let's see if we're back in play here. 11:50 on the clock. Play down in the North Stars defensive end. Puck is rolling, not able to bring it out. North Stars Ray just missed on that. Nice chip up there by Kaker. Ray's not following. All right, back in the North Stars defensive end. Face off to the left of Ragsdale. Apothecary scoops it up, works his way around behind the net, changes direction. He's still got a couple of Penguins on and gets it out to Brady. Brady coming up on the forecheck. Shot off the right leg pad of Ragsdale from the blue line. Pass comes out. Oh, North Stars trying to bring it out, not able to get to it in time. Back in behind the net they go. Sheffield chips out to Robinson. Robinson going to make his way up the ice. Enters the offensive zone. Shoots across for Brady. Brady reaching for it, not able to get to it. Kept in the offensive zone there by Sheffield. Good work there, Sawyer. I'm sorry, Max. That's what we call Max. Sawman. Chip out of North Stars offensive zone, picked up by Lewis. Lewis fires across to Apothecary. Apothecary fires back across for Brady, just off his stick. Puck gets knocked away from Mills. Robinson turns around to fire for one of his folks. He ends up going off the Penguin stick and back into Penguins offensive zone. Puck knocked away by Apothecary. We're calling his name a lot. Brady takes a shot towards the net. It's covered up by Witt, and that'll stop play.
Where do you play today?
9:38 on the clock. 12 shots for the Penguins, 7 for the North Stars. Devon and Lund here for the faceoff. We got a couple of quick changes coming from the Penguins. Looks like Schmolt is on with Sanchez. Played up against the board in front of the North Stars bench. Comes out of the North Stars offensive zone. Makes its way down to the far end. Swept out by, I believe that was Emmett. Yep, nice work there, Drew. Shot off the back of the net. I think I heard one mom get fooled by it, but nobody else. North Stars trying to bring it back out of the defensive zone. Got it up against the boards. Big covey of red jerseys over there. It's picked up by one of the red jerseys. Off the back of the board behind the North Stars goalie. Another shot deflected. Nice work there, Kaihu, intercepting that. And he's got some help up here on the front. Chips it on out, but the North Stars are going for a change. Lund coming in on the forecheck. Got Hale across the middle. Got Lee and Whaley dropping back. Shot through traffic over the net and off the back of the board behind the net. Blues going for another shot. That again goes off the back of the board. Nothing going in. Big scrum down in the corner. The team comes out on a penguin stick. The defense holds it in. Haven Mills shoots it back to the inside. That's going to bounce off her stick. And that does come just enough across the blue line for an offside. We'll stop play. Still no score. 7:33 here in the second period. Man, he's going old school with the tunes today. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Not till the game's over. And then you got to get ready for next weekend. So get your head up, Tom. Of course, I think Tom had a fate worse than hockey playoffs in Mansfield coming for him. Now, from Tom Dooley to Rush. Man, that's like raising teenagers. The mood changes just that quick. Face off to the left of Travis Ragsdale. Out to the blue line. Shot across. Doesn't go. Another shot back across. Still doesn't go. Defense trying to pick it up for the Penguins. They chip it down into the corner to Kubik. Kubik centers it out to his blue line out on the left side. And they're going to take another shot through traffic. Doesn't go. North Stars need to get possession of the puck here and get this out of their defensive end. Nice job there by who else? Robbie Pothcanuri getting possession of the puck and getting it out. Trying to get it. Here comes Tate Kaker. Kaker's got the puck on his stick. He's got one to go around. Nice cut in by the Penguins to get him off the puck. Kaker's circling back around her again. Ray to his left. Puck gets chipped back down into the North Stars defensive end. It's going to be chased back by Padula. Padula looking for Kaker. That's going to be a shot not on net. They waved that off. They waved that off. Ray passes up to Kaker. Kaker's got an opportunity here. He's got someone to the net. Watch the coffee. Watch the coffee. Kaker is down on the hit. Referee's looking to call a whistle, but I think he's going to wait until the Penguins get a chance to score first. You don't want to piss off this mom.
That's a pretty cheap hit, too.
He had the whistle in his mouth, but he waited until he scored before he blew it. .601. The Penguins get a score in the unintentional man advantage. I don't know. If this doesn't get the North Stars bench fired up to realize they've got this game still matters. It doesn't matter if we're both going to make the playoffs. Every game counts. You need to start playing like it, and I know some are giving everything they've got.
Assisted by number 19, Ian Husler, and number 77, Haven Mills. Goal scored at 8:59.
All right. Puck is back in play, back on the defensive end for the North Stars, though. Offside? I guess so. All right, North Stars and some of the pins are changing. See, Robinson, Brady, and Sheffield with Padula and Pathkanuri. Padula, Pathkanuri back on the blue line. Robinson taking the face-off. Chipped up to the Penguins. Coming over to reach him was Pathkanuri, putting him in the boards, trying to get it off, trying to get it out across, trying to swing it. Oh, nice stop there, Brady. Good job, Robert. Getting a block on that shot. Swing and a miss on a loose puck there. Coming up is Pathkanuri. He's going to work his way up the middle of the ice. He gets pushed off the stick and then gets knocked over. No call. No interference, I'm sure. And I think we'll have offside on this one. Both teams changing. All right. 4:33 to go here in the second period. North Stars chasing by 1-0 Penguins. Shots are 14-7 in favor of the Penguins. North Stars still looking to find their offensive game since Friday night. Shot across off a pad, doesn't go. Chasing it down was Emmert, trying to get it out. He's had a couple of people on him, pushing it back the other way. We give up. Blue line shot through traffic, trying to screen. Ragsdale had an answer for it, pushed it aside. Another shot through traffic off the leg pad, looking for someone to sweep it out, and I believe that was Emmert that did. He did. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. North Stars looking to get out of the offensive zone. Here comes Kai Hu. He's hustling. The pass was in front of him. He's going to get to it first. He's got Weber hacking all over him. Come on, Kai! Good work. I believe that was Pathkanuri on that one. Yes. Robbie Pathkanuri hustling, keeping that shot from turning into something. Coming back on the offensive end is Tate Kaker. Just knocks the stick out of the goalie's hand. Shot by Sheffield, then covered up by Witt, the goalie, and the North Stars will face off here to the right of Witt. Got Ray Kaker and Upball out here with Lee and Padula. Looks like Ray's going to scoot over to the left, and Upball's going to take the face off. Ray and Kaker are going to switch sides. They're both right shots. Face off won by Upball, but gets it right out to Kubit, who's going to take off up the ice with it. Low shot doesn't go, circles around, comes all the way back out to the defense. Sticks in, but not knocking the puck away, just people falling to the ground. Shot off the glass behind the goalie. Deflected shot, pushed out by Lewis, goes out to Sanchez. Sanchez goes around Ray. Kubit picks it up, comes back around, picked up by Upball, who's going to send it around. Kaker coming up. He's got Ray up here in the middle. Ray's going to shoot it on in and go for a change. I'm not real sure why. You want to put offense and play offense, unless he was told to get off the ice. Maybe that was the case, but I do see whatever. 1:50 on the clock. North Stars down by 1. Still trying to get their offensive game going. Looking good here, Chris Fossum. Puck bounces off the stick as he's trying to make his pass. Nice work there by Upball to stop that pass from moving on, or that puck from moving on up. Fossum getting hammered there in the corner. He may get a shot. He gets a shot over to Podler. Podler's looking to take a shot. Goes off the stick of Hoffman. Kaker plays hooch. Oh, and then they both come up for a hit. We see that this is the game we've been kind of expecting. And I don't know what the call was unless it was offside. Face off just outside the North Stars defensive zone. Chipped in by the Penguins. They're going to chase it down into the corner. Picked up first by Pothcanuri. And that's going to bounce out over. They're going to tag up. And as you heard the announcer, we are just under 1 minute here in the second period. Shots 15-9 in favor of the Penguins. Goals in favor of the Penguins also 1-0. Face off at center ice. Mills shooting it in, but knocked aside by Yakovlev. Going to be picked up by Whaley. Mills trying to go back around and does get it back down into the corner. Loose puck in front of the North Stars net. Being chipped out by Yakovlev. .20 seconds. North Stars still trying to get it out of their defensive zone. Puck was loose in front of the net. It's going to be scooped out by Pothcanuri. And that will end the second period. No change in the score. Still 1-0.
Yeah, I hear you. I decided to do it.
All right. I thought we might see a shared goalie change here in this game, but I think coach is going to stay with Rags in net. Which means that most likely Thomas will probably get the start in the first playoff game coming up this weekend in Mansfield. I don't have the schedule yet, but as soon as I do, I'll get it posted here on the next YouTube thread. And I know it'll be shared by the team manager, Jane Hell, out to all of the parents who will then get it out to family members and those that are looking for it. But just be watching for changes here. If you're subscribed, you'll get a notification when the game is going to start. But for sure, we have a game on Friday afternoon. I just don't know what the time is. All right, North Stars are going to be going and playing offense on the far end there. And here comes the contingent of Penguins dads back here on their offensive end. It's kind of the norm. It's what we dads do. Robinson line out there with Brady and Sheffield. Penguins win the face-off. Going to dump it into the corner. It's going to come around behind Ragsdale, who's going to be... Lee's going to try and get it up to Sheffield. Sheffield trying to work it out. Robinson's going to forecheck. Sheffield trying to work it out of the boards. Doesn't. Shot up high over the net. Hottie Dang missing. The puck's just going to roll around, waiting for someone to pick it up. It's a lonely puck. Schmaltz going to fire through. Not sure if that was knocked away by Ragsdale or a combination of folks. Robinson chipping it back, picked up by a Penguin. Lewis working around to him, and then Brady's going to go over to it, lift it up and over. It's going to bounce. It's not going to be quite enough to get out. Shot up high. That's going to be chipped off of Sheffield's stick. It's going to roll all the way down. Oh, it didn't. It got caught by the Penguins. In the offensive zone, Lewis working. Whaley coming back to help. Shot wide right. Do something. Move your feet. Trying to get the pass out to Ray. Gets knocked aside by the Penguin. Knocked down by Ragsdale. Brady's going to get out. Ray's going to swing it on out. We're going to have to tag up. Penguins have to tag up. Being pursued by Sheffield. Caker on. Brady goes off. Chipped in by the Penguins here into the corner. Whaley's going to pick it up. He's looking around. Circles it back to Caker. Caker's going to try to get it off to Sheffield. We're just behind Sheffield as he skated by. Whaley intercepting the pass. Ray and Lewis both on it. That's going to come out. Ray's going to go up the right side. Sheffield's going to go off. On comes Podolay and Upval. Swept by Nathan Upval. Good work there. Gets tripped in the process. Podolay does. We're going to have a penalty coming up against, looks like the Penguins. Not sure what we've got going. We got 2 minutes for a slash. I think that may have been when Nicholas's stick got knocked out of his hand. Not quite sure. Didn't see it happen. Just guessing at it. So 2 minutes for number 4. 4 Stars going to be on the first power play of the day.
Go, Penguins!
Upval getting the face off. Intercepted there by Potta. Potta's going to take a shot, a bouncing shot through. It's going to come rolling out. Pothcanori is going to get to it first. Jackson Devine comes in and steals the puck as it comes loose. Potta chasing him over the corner. Damn it. They're trying to get the puck out. Stars changing. Got Lewis and Lee coming in with Who, Emmert, and Lund. Lund's going to take the face off with Hutzler. Out to the blue line, shooting through traffic, goes wide right. Hutzler's going to pick it up again. He loses a tire. Lund's hitting Emmert up on the right-hand side. Played out of the offensive zone. North Stars are going to back up. Fired a shot over to Who. That was a hot rocket of a pass there. Puck comes on back. North Stars, 46 seconds remaining on their power play, but we haven't spent a lot of offensive time with this yet. Penguins bring it out. Deflected off the stick of Lund or Lee. Lee's going to play it out to Who. It's going to go on an angle. Doesn't quite get out. Good stop there. Good stop there, 44. Keeping that puck in play. Lee looking out to who looking out to Lund. It's intercepted again. Lewis is going to chip it back out to Emmert. And that's gonna kill the penalty. And North Stars never really got any opportunity going on this. And they're still keeping the puck in the Penguins' offensive zone. That finally gets knocked out by Lund, but that's going to come back for an icing. Ay, ay, ay. Hunter Kubik, nope. Who's going to have? It'll be Jackson Devine taking the face-off across from Theo Yakovlev. Oppenheimer, Fossum, and Hale on the defensive line here. Whaley over on the far right side. Pass goes out to Schmolt, who was on the other side of the blue line. He's going to flip it on in. Not going for a change. Going to be swept out by Papa Canuri. He's got Jaden Mills chasing after it. And then that is sent out on a hot shot to the other defenseman who loses control of it. Zips it back in as they exit the zone. Whaley gets it around to Papa Canuri. Papa Canuri up to Fossum. Fossum trying to poke it on up. Papa Canuri's going to have to pick it up again. Back behind the net. Changes directions. Loses the puck. Kicks it back to himself. Canuri trying to bring it. Goes off the glass, off the foot of Schmolt, who then takes a shot off the stick of whoever 63 is. I think it's Devine. Yep, that was off Jackson Devine. Again, the Penguins playing the offensive zone well today. They've got 18 shots. North Stars only have 9. Canuri's going to go ahead and chip it on out. That's going to be a slow roller, but it's got plenty of time for the Penguins to get to it. So there's no icing, but the North Stars are in a change. Hurrying over is Padla to keep the shot from happening. Pushing the player off the ice. Up comes Sheffield and Lewis. Lewis plays him into the boards, finishes his check. Shot into the glove of Ragsdale, and that'll stop play at 8:54. Rolling puck behind the net. Padla trying to get to it. He's got 3 red jerseys on top of him, though. Brady's going to go ahead and get it. Shoot it out to the front. Defense picks it up. Intercepted between Lewis and Robinson. And Yu ends up with the puck. Drops it back for Howard. Sheffield trying to get off the boards with the puck. He's got 2 people behind him in the yellow jersey. Oh, loose puck off of Sheffield, but it recovers. Goes off the board. He starts hustling up the right side of the ice. Tried to check him off the puck. Didn't happen. That got swept, though, as he crossed center ice. Sheffield trying to pass it on up to himself and skate through. Not able to get back in possession of the puck. Centered it back around to Padla. Padla's going to take a shot through traffic. Goes wide. Rolling puck comes down. Good hustle there by Padla, keeping that out of play. Another shot off the post by Spiess. Brady trying to bring it out, doesn't go. Robinson going after it, doesn't go. Shot wide to the left of the net. North Stars not trying to gain control of the puck here. Too hard to ray in. Shot off the stick. Look, he's wide open. Doesn't get a chance. Nice stop there by Rags, watching for it. Backhanded right back to him. 7:03 on the clock. 7:03 on the clock. Up ball, Caker and Ray with Padla and Lee. Up ball is going to take the face off here to the left of Ragsdale. goes in a North Star's direction, but it gets caught up by the Penguins defense. Lee gets down there to get to it first. It bounces over Mills' stick. Caker in pursuit, trying to get to it first. They both go down. Nope, Mills goes down. Pass out to Podler. Podler takes a shot, gets blocked away. Kept in by Upball. Yeah! Upball with the game tire. Found his spot, put it in it, and we have a new game, folks. We have a new game at 6:31 in the third period. Again, this game is as expected. I'd like to see a little more offense going from the boys in yellow jerseys, but it's nice to see maybe getting that one off their shoulders might be a good burden lifted and gets them back to playing their game. But I don't think the Penguins are going to go whimpering away either. They are not that kind of team. Then up ball. Nice job, Nathan. All right. Wells and Pothcanary back on defense. Pothcanary brings the forwards up, and before he passes it back in, loose puck. Oh, off the post. Who pushed out with the puck right along the blue line. Coming back is Whaley. Shot watched all the way in by Travis Ragsdale, shutting it down with 5:48 here remaining in the first. Coming back on the ice is Ray Upball and Caker. I think their momentum is going to keep them going. All right. Upball's going to take the face-off. He's got Ray, Caker, and Wells back here on the defensive side. Upball wins the face-off out to Podler. Podler's trying to chip it off the ice. He gets knocked down by the body of one of the Penguins players. Podler's working his way around, playing off the glass, off a stick of the Penguins, who manages to keep it here in their defensive or their offensive end. Whaley's got it. He's going to pass it up to Ray. Didn't see it. Ray wasn't going for it, so he's going to have to forecheck a little bit here. Big Petty coming through with the puck. We got to quit giving those up. Spieth gets the puck. Shot off the stick of Wells, or off the skate of Wells. Ray chips it on out, trying to get up to Upball. Ray looks up and finds Caker. Caker's toe dragging, trying to get through traffic, not able to go. A lot of big bodies chasing after the puck. Picked up by Jaden Mills. Jaden's going to pitch it around to Kubik. Kubik's looking for his defenseman, who he does find. Let me get this back out. Kubik played into the boards by Pothcanary. Chipped off by Caker. Caker reaching for the intercept, not able to get it. 4.5 minutes to go. Almost intercepted. Oh, Caker may have an opportunity. Did not get control of the puck. That's going to go out and back in for an offside. Yakovlev going to take the face-off. You got Hale and Fossum on the wings. Chipped over by Lewis towards Pothcanary. Pothcanary's going to pick it up. He circles around behind the net. Chips it off the board. Hale, that was on the line, but shot made from the blue line there. Fossum chipping it out to Lewis. Lewis not able to get it. Dane comes into the corner with the puck. Chipped back around, picked up by Yakovlev. Yakovlev is going to look. He's going to play off the boards up to Hale. Hale trying to stop the pass from coming back in. Pothcanary stops, changes direction. Changes direction again. He's being pursued by you. Another change in direction. Robbie's showing off those exceptional skating skills that he has had for so long. kid is a complete player. That's on the other side of the blue line. That's not offside. Pop Canary coming back in, receiving that puck again. He's just going to take it on up the ice by himself here. That was no call, apparently. All right, there's no play. Robert Brady coming up, heading right into the storm there. Stick save off of Meyer by Ragsdale. Sheffield moving on up the ice, going through a crowd of skaters, getting poked and pushed and prodded all the way through there like he's in a lab experiment. Hustling back is Robinson. Nice job, Davin, getting him off the play there. Whaley looking to play it off the board to Sheffield. Kubit's going to work his way around the net. Finds Devine for the pass through and a shot. Good pass, good shot. Tough goal to defend. Good work there by the Penguins offense. With 2:30 to go in the third period, the Penguins take the lead 2-1.
Jim, great pass.
Yeah, that was. Agreed. Great pass, great shot. Executed very well.
63, Jackson Devine. Number 9, Thomas Kubit. Goal scored at 12-3.
Not sure where the estrogen strain is coming from down here. I have a feeling it's from a red jersey mom. All right, we are a tick under the 2-minute mark. Lund's going to take the face off here to the left of Ragsdale. Got Whaley, Lewis, and Emmert. Shot deflected, knocked away by Ragsdale. Whaley playing into the boards, finishing his check. Lund playing off the boards, off of you. That's going to be chipped out. Penguins going to have to tag up. We are at 125. That's going to come out of the offensive zone there for the Penguins, being chased down by Hu. Kai Hu's going to circle around, takes a shot, and it goes, I think it got knocked aside. Comes out of the North Stars offensive zone, coming back is Pop Canary. Nice sweep there by Pop Canary, and then there's a bit of a joust. As they go forward, Upvald's going to come up with the puck in the offensive zone. He's going to take a shot. Nice stop there by Witt, the Penguins goalie. North Stars looking to get their offense going. Nope. Shot blocked aside. Under 30 seconds to go. North Stars trying to get their offensive possession going again. Here goes Pop Canary. I'm not sure what. Kaker's going to pick it up. It gets knocked aside. Kaker's going to wrap around. He's looking for someone. We're under 5 seconds. Somebody's going to have to get a shot on net if it's going to go. And that's not going to happen. The Penguins are going to win this one. And they are going to leapfrog the North Stars into second place with 47 points. Well, guys, I will say that game was as expected. North Stars still looking to find their offense. Robbie Pop Canary, buddy, you take that knee, son. Second game in a row you have busted your backside. Offensive, defensive. Good work, buddy. Good work. All right, folks, that does it. We will have a playoff game coming up on Friday. I don't know the time yet. It's coming. A good chance. Well, we will see this team again. Should be great for a good rubber match. And be looking for information coming on game time and location. Well, we know it's going to be Mansfield. I just don't know the time as of yet. We'll be letting you know soon. Everybody have a great